If you thought what we got at the weigh-in between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson was something, it was the slap heard around the world, and then it brought us to one of the biggest fights in probably over a decade. Pound for pound, Mike Tyson has knocked out the best of the best. The elitist, Mike Tyson has come through when it mattered most, but Jake Paul cannot be undersold. But you want about be overwhelmed. Mike Tyson might have to make Jake Paul feel like he is overwhelmed, because in that fight, in that ring, it's age. It's the old lion versus the new guard. It's old school versus new school. Could Mike Tyson get it done on this night on Netflix? Well, ladies and gentlemen, as the world, so remember to subscribe, become a channel member today, and comment below with your thoughts on this fight, your reaction, because it's all about you. Remember, we put this show in your hands because Sean Entertainment knows that you guys, girls, whatever age, wherever you're coming from, whatever you think about, whether you're during the Tyson era or the Jake Paul era, was it fixed? Was it real? Was it legitimate? Was the fix-in during this fight tonight on Netflix, as the world saw, as we all witnessed, as we sat back and witnessed history unfold? Did you ever think you would see Mike Tyson one-on-one with Jake Paul in 2024? Hell, did you ever think Mike Tyson would ever be in a fight ever again? Both men in tip-top shape, extraordinary shape, and when we got this fight, ladies and gentlemen, the big question going into this fight, was it going to go the distance? Could Mike Tyson hang with Jake Paul? And again, you might say that, Mike Tyson got the first shot in because it was the first slap during that presser, during that face-off, that Mike Tyson got the better of Jake Paul. But ladies and gentlemen, again, Jake Paul going into this fight, he's very confident. But he's also got the weight of the world on his shoulders because Mike Tyson knows what it's like to perform under pressure. But could Jake Paul perform as we sat back and witnessed, and as we watched this fight unfold before our very eyes? Were you shocked? Were you surprised? Were you anticipating this? Was this more than you bargained for? Did you think it was better than it was? Again, it all comes down to your thoughts, your comments, and your feedback at the end of the day. And when you talk about the highlights of this fight, and you talk about the magnitude of this fight, and the money, and the prestige, and the importance of this fight, it was off the damn chain when Mike Tyson and Jake Paul hooked it up tonight in that box ring, in between those ropes, in that 20-by-20 ring in front of Texas. It couldn't have been any bigger a fight with two of the biggest names in boxing today. Now, again, Mike Tyson has laid claim and has knocked out a lot of different boxers. Mike Tyson has had his hand raised tall, but so has Jake Paul. But ladies and gentlemen, with the age difference, with the differential between the two, with all the accolades that exist with Mike Tyson, would that even matter when he went against Jake Paul tonight on Netflix on November the 15th? Because we will all remember where we were on November the 15th. Make no mistake about that. And remember, viewers, fans, and subscribers, your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on this volatile fight, on this fight that, maybe you were not expecting what we got. Maybe you were shocked. Maybe you were saddened. Was it the lucky punch? Was it the lucky shot during this fight that really spelled the end? Well, we all saw what we saw. We got what we got. The anticipation. Now, this fight was supposed to happen several months ago, but now we finally got it tonight, and the world was watching. Everybody on Netflix was paying attention. It didn't matter where you were or what you were doing. You will remember where you were on this night as this fight happened, as it went down in front of the entire world. Mike Tyson and Jake Paul got it on, and they scrapped, and they gave it every single thing they had. And what I like most about this fight is both these competitors, both these combatants, both these boxers left it all in the ring. And they certainly did do that much to the appreciation of all the fans in attendance and all the people watching around the world. And if you weren't watching this, and if you didn't feel what you felt during this fight, you might want to check your pulse. Because, ladies and gentlemen, it was, as Jake Paul's brother would say, impulsive. The Impulsive Podcast. But this wasn't about podcasts. This wasn't about words. This was about knockdowns. This was a drag-out. This was a fight. Would it be a fight to the finish? As we sat back and watched the event occur, we sat back and watched the fight, and exactly what these two fighters brought to the table tonight was absolutely something to see. Subscribe. This is your place to be for the hottest, the latest, the greatest in all entertainment. Whether it be WWE, whether it be boxing, whether it be UFC, this is your prime destination. Sean's View Entertainment. Subscribe.